Hello everyone, it's Freyboy15 in Space Engineers. Over the past few days, I've been finalizing details on my first ever, I actually finished the darned thing, capital ship style ship. Basically, it's a approximately frigate-sized, large-scale ship, and it's supposed to be able to land on planets. I've managed to get it to land on a planet, and I've finally got the hydrogen tanks filled back up, so I'm going to see if I can actually get it to take off from a planet sometime in the next 2 days or so. But before I did that, I wanted to see if I could get some people to join me and test out the landing lift that I had put together. It's a bit of a contraption. It uses both rotors and pistons on rotors on pistons. It's just asking for trouble. But anyway, I don't exactly have the best internet connection, and I haven't been able to get anyone to help me out, so I've decided that I'm just going to show it off in a video and get people's opinions on it before I finish up the rest of the details and upload this sucker to the workshop. So I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to get out of my It's Not Quite an Office and go and record some additional footage. And that was the wrong button. There we go. I got a thumbs up in there. Yes! Okay, at the top, inside the room with the lift, and on the bottom, underneath the keel, where we've got the lift's stopping point at, those button panels allow you to open the doors and make the lift go up and down. There is seating for 4. You can get about 9 players onto there with some creative work, although if you're really pushing the limits, someone's going to fall off until they can figure out how to keep players stationary on something that's moving, which I imagine is a pretty difficult task. That's going to be the way it is. Although action is pretty smooth, and it will place you down directly above the surface, provided you have the landing gear directly above the surface. That took a bit of fine-tuning. And to prove that you can actually stand on this thing without being thrown off in a horrible, horrible grisly demise, there we go. And you cannot use the up button unless you're at the bottom. You cannot use the down button unless you're at the top. I've put that feature in there so that way nobody overloads the system like I always do when I'm building these things. Something I've learned to take pretty seriously. And, as another safety feature, the rotors will lock once it has stopped moving in the upwards position, so it'll be all ready for flight. So, there you have it. A semi-useful lift that goes from the inside of a ship to the outside of a planet, or the top of a landing platform for whoever out there is crazy enough and has a beefy enough computer to build a landing platform for this thing. It can be set up to work in a zero-G environment, but you just have to set up the rotor on top of the basket to sync up with the main rotor at the back of the lift, although I don't know why anyone would want to use this in zero-G. It's not like this is actually facilitating cargo transference, and I'm blathering again. In any case, leave a comment on how you think it looks. I'm kind of hoping that no one's going to be commenting on how they think it'll work on their system, because on every system it's going to behave differently, mostly due to the way that all the different chipsets are completely unique and do not handle anything the same way. And I'm already running over my 60-second allotment for the outro, so I am going to put a stop to it right there.